What is up, everybody? Welcome in. It is August 31st, 2024. This is your free play preview, free pick video for a jam-packed slate, but I'm dialing in here on Georgia Clemson in this video, okay? I'll have another video out with best plays for the Saturday slate, day and night. I'll have a bunch of stuff on my Winible as well, so make sure you subscribe to Winible if you're not already on there. I'll do a little preview for it real quick. This is my Winible, man. If you're not on it, here's our good old guy, Sandler. There he is. Uncut Gems. Find the Sharp Play. Sharp Fantasy Sports coming at you here. Subscribe to my free plan. You get all the picks up there. I got some show you picks right now for Friday, all in there. Sportsbook as well as DFS, but make sure you get on there because I'll have a bunch of other free plays on there. But this is a Georgia Clemson free pick video coming at you, helping you find the Sharp Play daily. Say as always, helping you find the edge, the insights that the public's not seeing, the regular Joe Schmo, like myself or anyone else, right, that we don't see. I'm helping you find it though. It's finding the sharp advantage that the wise guys, people in Vegas, are playing the smart money where it's going, okay? And where we're going to lock in today, we're going to lock in a couple different things, okay? Georgia Clemson is a primetime matchup here. A lot of people, I think Georgia's going to kick their ass and come at them. I really think Clemson is going to come out hot in the beginning. It's not one of my best plays, but I will say I do like Clemson to possibly cover the plus 7.5 in the first half spread there. I think they're going to play fast. I think they're going to come out a little bit different than they have in years past. They've been kind of stagnant as an offense last year or two. But I really think Clemson and Dabo are really going to get after it today against Georgia. So make sure you lock in these plays, okay? Because I do have another correlated play coming up here later on Dabo, as you see here. And if you didn't look at my last couple of videos, Dabble has the best lines right now, man, in the business. I'm telling you. I love price picks, love chalkboard, love underdog, but you're getting more value for your player prop parlays on Dabble. And you can see here from the map, you can play Dabble in almost all 50 states. It's crazy. They just expanded to Wyoming, a couple other states on the West Coast. So if you're in any of the states here highlighted in orange, you can play Dabble Fantasy. Free $25 on sign up for all users. Use code SHARPSPORTS. If you want to get free $25 just to put on this play or any other plays, do whatever, man. Just click the link in my bio. Use code SHARPSPORTS. It should already auto fill in there, but use code SHARPSPORTS when you sign up. They'll put $25 in your account. There you go, man. You can ride on the plays we're about to go after today. And I really think that Georgia Clemson is going to be a great value play for over here. This first one I'm going to go over before I get into the Dabble play here is a sportsbook play. Over 48.5 for Clemson, Georgia. Now, a lot of sharps are trying to tell you well, not maybe sharps, but a lot of experts, right? They're not really sharp. The sharps don't want to tell you this, right? The experts on ESPN want to tell you, hammer the under. No one's going to get the ball downfield. It's going to be a heavy defensive game, blah, 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 back and forth. I do not see it that way at all. Even if you think Georgia's going to whoop their ass, I think Georgia is going to kick ass and go 40 points regardless, right? Now, even in a close game, dude, I see this as like a 35-30 type game, which is crazy to say, right? I'm thinking almost near like 55 to 60 plus points in the game, man. If we take a look here, I love Action Network. And if I'm looking at the pro lines here, the line was actually way higher earlier in the week. If you take a look here, right in the middle, Clemson, Georgia here, it opened more so in the 50s. And the pros here, the sharp bettors are actually seeing it here in the 52.5 range right now, which is where the line should be. So 48.5 is great value, man. We got a 6.3% edge right there, which is great. And there's actually a lot of bets. There's a high bet percentage right here. So the bet percentage here is like the big money from professional bettors coming in on a play. Okay, so if it's a high bet percentage, that means lots of people with a lot of money, sharp, wise guy bettors in Vegas, they know what they're doing and they're hammering the over here. Okay, so it's a smart play right now. I really think it is. And it kind of goes in line with what I'm going to get into here in a second with the daily fantasy sports play. So if you're on sportsbooks, man, DraftKings is one of my favorites. Honestly, I'm on DraftKings all the time. Shout out DraftKings. Not a plug or anything like that. Just love DraftKings. It's my favorite one. FanDuel, though, BetMGM, ESPN, Bet, whatever, right? Make sure you find the best value for this play. So if you see 47.5, lock in the over there. If you're getting up closer to the 52 range, I still love that, obviously, but this is a great value play here because we're getting almost like 4 points advantage compared to what the pros think is actually the correct line. So this is a great value play for you guys on the sports books. Clemson, Georgia, over 14.5. And if you think that it's going to go over, then you should really lock in the player props here, as I'm going to get into in the daily fantasy sports play. So in this game, man, Carson Beck coming back. That's huge for Georgia. Obviously, they're trying to get their title run going here again. And Cade Klubnik coming back again, too. Now, Cade didn't have a great year last year. Will Shipley, though, was his lead dog, man, in the backfield. And we're going to replace him with Phil Maffa this year, man. Moore on the 87 receiving and rushing yards is one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite play out of all four of these. If you just want to do a straight up play on this, I love this one. I see a lot of checkdowns possibly coming, even if they're struggling. So I see really him getting those receiving yards pretty easily. I think they're going to run the ball if they want to try to control the pace as well against Georgia and throw some different sets at them and schemes. But when it comes to Georgia, man, they're going to come out passing more than you think. I think Beck is comfortable now in this offense. Coming in another year here, really trying to defend, they're trying to run. They want to come out hot. They want to throw the ball a lot more than they're used to with the running attack they've had for like the past 5 to 10 years. And some people might say, why don't you put in Dominic Lovett here, right? Lovett's a beast. If we take a look at his stats here on ESPN, I mean, he kicked ass last year. Again, same as obviously with Bowers, and you lost Ladd McConkey right here. I think Dylan Bell as a junior this year, his stats weren't amazing last year at 355, as you can see here, but he's filling in that role that Ladd McConkey left behind. And I think he's going to have a huge advantage to go over that total. Now, if you look on Prize Picks at this play, already loaded up here for you. If you put in Beck to go over, Klubnik, Moffitt to go over his rushing receiving yards, and Dylan Bell here on more, it's only going to pay out 9x. Now, on Dabble, if we go to the Dabble lines, 10x here. So you're going to full unit size better by just making this exact same play on Dabble. Now, the lines may vary a little bit here. You actually got a couple props on here better on here compared to Prize Picks, vice versa. Very similar, man. And if you love this play, you need to lock it on Dabble. It's linked in my description. Again, free 25 bucks, 10x plays. If you take a look at my last video and all the other ones, man, I have other Dabble plays in there. 6-man plays on Dabble pay out 35x compared to like 16x to 20x on Prize Picks. So a lot more value for you going forward, man, which is awesome. So I love this play. Again, if you want to lock in Lovett too, you could. I mean, Lovett's a beast, right? It's a hot play, as you can see here. I mean, this is last year. There's not a lot of data to go off of here on Prize Picks to show you much here. You can lock in Lovett if you want. I mean, if you take out Bell and you put in Lovett, it's still 9x, right? It just depends what you want to do. I love this though, man. I love Phil Maffe here to go over this total here. It's 80. It's a little lower on Prize Picks. If you want to look on Prize Picks, this play go right ahead. You're just gonna get a full unit size less, obviously, at 9x compared to 10x. But I do love this play. Again, I think that pros think this is gonna go over the total anyways. You can see here from the projections on Action Network. I think, obviously Bell's going to have a nice little advantage here that McConkey's gone. And I love, as I laid on my last video, I love kind of putting in receivers that are not like the clear number ones right away. They have lower prop totals on receiving yards, I've realized. So the beginning of the season, we're really just trying to get our feet wet. There's a lot of throwing. Okay, a lot of offenses really coming out hot in the beginning of the season. And specifically when you have non-conference matchups, I've realized too, in past years of playing betting and daily fantasy sports apps. Non-conference matchups like Clemson and Georgia, dude, start the year are highly likely to go over their totals. Just because both teams don't really know each other as well, they haven't had a lot of time to prepare over the season. So when it comes to conference games, you see a lot more unders in play. When it comes to non-conference stuff, you're going to see a lot more overs. So this is a highly undervalued, in my opinion, just because of the defenses with Georgia. They think it's really going to be like just obviously rough and tough and not a lot of passing. But I really think it's going to go over the total. And if you think it's going to go over that total, which you should lock in, you should definitely lock in overs on these. Again, while Beck's getting comfortable finding his momentum with the receivers, I think he has more likely a chance to go over this 37 with Bell compared to Lovett at a little higher market, 20 or 30 yards more. So I love this play, man. Lock it in on Dabble. It's a great play for the Georgia Clemson game. Same with this one. I don't love the spread. Okay, I don't love it. A lot of people both ways going either or. The Clemson spread's been bought down a lot, actually. I could probably find it here too. See where the Georgia Clemson spread's at right now. So it opened at 13.5 and now it's on to 12. So it's kind of moved back and forth a little bit. I don't love that, really. I would not lock that in my opinion. That's just me. I wouldn't do it. So keep that in mind. Really just try to go in the over here. I love that. Make sure you're locking that in. Lock this play in on Dabble as well. And subscribe to my Winible. I just showed you a second ago. It's linked in my description. You can get all my free picks. Here it is again. Here's some free picks from Friday. Take a look back. I got YouTube picks up here that I'm showing you right now. Okay, lots of good things on there. Just subscribe for free. I'm not charging anyone anything right now for VIP. If we get it going here, obviously maybe I will. If you want to get some VIP plays, let me know. They're higher picks, obviously. My subscription plans, it's almost $1,000 a year, right? So I bet these are highly likely to hit. Premium plays outside of my free picks. You're not going to get a ton on a daily basis, right? A few a week, but that's why they're premium, right? We're trying to guarantee you hits here. So check out my Winible. Obviously, Sharp Fantasy Sports. So take a look there. Follow me on IG and TikTok. Everywhere else, if you want to. Dabble again. It's linked in my description. Chalkboard if you need that as well. Love Chalkboard too. I have them, some other videos. $100 match on Chalkboard too. If you've never been on Chalkboard, download it. You can't see any of the stuff here. I'm on the computer right now. All this is app wise. So here's Chalkboard. Here's Dabble as well. Yeah, it says it right there. Went up to 1,000 times Xing your money on. That's crazy, bro. On sports. $25 when you sign up with Dabble. It's a link to my description. Sign up, bro. Again, plays of the day, over 48.5 for Clemson, Georgia. Play again. Beck, Klubnik, Bonfire, and Bell over their totals as well. Lock in for Clemson, Georgia. See you in the next video, guys. Take care.